No man, no madness, though their dark power may prevail, can possess, conquer my country's heart. They rise to fail. She is eternal, long before nations' lines were drawn, before flags flew, when no armies stood, my land was born. Yet you wonder why I love her. Through wars, death, and despair, she has been the constant for those of us who care. Yet you ask me, would I leave her? But how? I cross over borders, but I'm still there now.
That song has been performed by others who sang it better than I ever could. That's okay. It's intended as a preface for what I want to say now about the United States. Our country could be headed for collapse if we don't come together as soon as possible. We can't resolve our disagreements fast, but we could stop hating each other. We've had sharp internal disagreements before, and we survived them all. Until recently, there were just a couple of examples from about a half century before. More than a century and a half ago, there was a much more tragic one. I hate to think it, but there are people who want civil war to come here again. For Exhibit A, notice who's responsible for what's happening now in the Ukraine. Single-handedly, he has reminded everyone why his outcast country is widely distrusted. He loves this constant conflict tearing us apart. He takes advantage of it. Are we really willing to make Vladimir Putin happy by destroying this nation? There's another class of people who also want to bring chaos here now. A number of them are citizens, and some are openly advocating civil war. A larger number are citizens who don't go that far, but they still bring grave danger. Those are mainly newscasters willing to destabilize the nation for their careers. They use only selected stories and slant the perspective before presenting those. Others, writing on social media, are less bloodthirsty, but they still fan the flames. both left and right, they constantly stir up resentment, indignation, hatred. Both sides claim truth to be on their side. God is on our side because we said so. Yeah, right. Both sides use half-truth. That's more effective than 100% lie. It works. Millions are really convinced. Each side has extremists urging everyone to believe that one side is 100% right and the other side is 100% wrong. Anyone should instantly know that their assertions are obvious, and anyone who disagrees with any of that is insane or intrinsically evil or both. Come on, life isn't that simple. Both sides have things to say and habits that need to stop. Whether you're on the left or right side, get a grip. Agree to disagree. I won't hate you for arguing with me. Social media agitators relentlessly fanning the flames may not realize they're courting disaster. Collapse could come faster than most people realize, and there won't be a way back. My 2 cents worth here is a step toward a middle ground to prevent calamity. We used to know how to move towards center. Relearning that is an emergency now. One way to change direction away from mutual contempt is to recall some things that are right. U.S. is still the nation of the Marshall Plan, for example. That's unprecedented among victors. To that priceless legacy, add millions of heroic sacrifices by veterans and others. How reckless is it to destroy forever what took 2.5 centuries to construct? Most of us aren't that reckless after being alerted, so think before you lash out. We can either come on back together or doom generations that follow us to a life of misery. Pick one.